Hi there, this time another Crag Hack Swiss tournament. Gotta shake some rust off, because I've been playing a little bit. A few more strongholds in here as well, and a couple sanctuaries. Okay. Huh, not bad. It's not amazing, but... it is certainly doable. I'll take it. I would just like a turn to play. Alright, so, get out the might, the row down. We got some fire magic and light going on, so really great removal for my cheap creatures, or my creatures with a low HP. Okay, so now, I could move that out of the way, and I think I probably should. Yes. So, might up. Throw this down here. Get some backup going. A bit of damage. And next we can play the Tainted Orc or buff up. Or can we? No, we need more Destiny to make that happen, and we have too much melee guard here. Okay, but that's fine. What I don't have to worry about so much. Well, I can buff up a little bit. But see, I can attack that and he will not be able to attack that just yet. So that's fine. Yeah, let's do that. So I'm going to attack that, and this might as well just not even attack and just sit there and guard. Meanwhile, I can throw down a bit more damage. And now we need that Destiny. Possibly. Okay. Yeah. Can't do anything about that just yet. Way too much melee guard. Okay, so with 5 resources next turn, I can get out a Serpent Fly and another Orc. Or alternatively, we can buff up if we need to. Okay. You're gonna try to save your creatures. That's what would probably be the better idea, is just... Well, no, I mean, you gotta block. There's too much damage on the field. Alright. That's fine by me. So that is gone. We can get some damage of the Rue. Lots of it, in fact. What kind of stuff are you looking at? They can use their Forbidden Flame relatively soon. Should probably keep that in mind. Want to save this for a finisher. So for now, I could get out another Orc. Yeah, that wouldn't be so bad. So let us get out the bit of Destiny we need for some other time and get the Orc out. Yeah, let's say right here maybe. Well, it doesn't really matter where we place it at the moment. Yeah. Here. I'd rather not get both of these fireballed at the same time or anything. And I'm actually going to save the Serpent Fly, perhaps. Actually, no, I'm going to play it. And if he does destroy everything, that's fine. I can get out some quick damage. Okay. So my idea was that I could buff up and actually finish this guy off, which I would normally might not be able to do. I got flying here, which means this is free 2 damage on anything, because I don't expect a flyer guard to come out. Okay, so I can buff up. What does this have? When attacked, same amount of damage to attacked creature. That is a bunch of balls, but you know what? I'm going to take it. I'm going to take that extra damage. I'm okay with this. As long as that means that that is gone. Okay, and in fact that had retaliation, so I should have attacked with my immune first. That was a big mistake. And now, oh, I can just win. That was an unnecessary calculation. Okay, well, good news is that means we aren't going to be thwarted by the guy who quit. Excellent. On to the next round. In this round, we have Zardock. Interesting. I've been seeing a lot of him recently, and we have a really, really excellent start. Feeling pretty good about that. So, of course, we can't say no to this. 2 of these right off the bat. Hell yeah. Deal with that shit. Very well may be able to. Yeah, that's certainly a way to do that. This is anchored, however, so we don't have to worry so much about it. What kind of spells are we looking at? A light. So we don't really want to have too many creatures in one area. We might as well space out a bit. And we're going to need some extra might eventually, so we should probably get it out right now. Give this guy some backup, perhaps. And this as well. Of course, this is very dangerous because light magic has a tendency of destroying creatures in rows very easily, and it's also very cheap to do so. Problem with Dark Assassins is they don't have the HP to stand on their own, so you have to give them backup. It's quite dangerous indeed. Okay, I can actually buff up right now and finish these off without having to worry about wasting damage. And we don't need to worry so much about anything except for Insect Swarm when it comes to AoE. So we could play another creature right now, and I think we probably should. If nothing else, we need to bait that AoE. Or, I wouldn't even call it AoE. It's a nuke. Yep, Sunburst finally coming out. Oh. Oh. Oh, looks like it gave up. Possibly. On to round 3. Going in. Storm. Alright. That's new. Not a bad selection. However, I want to be more aggressive. This... not so bad. Okay, so we're going to need these extra creatures. We need 1 here, and 1 here to protect my other creature whenever it comes out. This is pretty damn important, because I wanted to be more aggressive because you have to rush down Zorm. The idea is that you have to outpace him, otherwise you get sucked in real hard. Alright, we're going to need that extra might for the Shredder. Or alternatively, we could just nuke him right now. Wouldn't be such a bad idea. I'd like to save my... yeah. I'll just get out the Shredder next turn instead. Or I can get out 2 POWs. That would be pretty interesting. However, I was going to say it would be interesting, but I wouldn't actually be able to deal with Jugs, and that's quite unfortunate. Well, I would be able to, actually, so yeah, let's do it. Minus the neutral cost. Throw out a POW. And another POW. Trash these guys. Get to keep my Serpent Fly and do additional damage. Sweet. I would have liked to get the Shredder out and use that instead, but... Oh, damn. Oh, well, there goes my creatures. How unfortunate. But he spent a lot of resources to make that happen, and we still have plenty of decent creatures. Okay, so 4 and 5. I kind of want to save that, but dealing more damage right now is a better idea. So I'm going to take it out, do some damage, throw down. Excellent. Oh, Lurker. Cerberus. Is that... yeah, that has attack anywhere. Okay, well, luckily I can beef up. Well, that failed miserably, so I have to draw. That means I get to take that out, and I can do some damage. Excellent. Now... let's get this out right here. Okay. Not bad. Let's see, could I have done better there? 2 attack, POW, plus that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 resources. Ugh. Well, looks like this may be... Can I make this a GG? Do I have a buff of some description? I have this, but I would need more goods to make that happen. Huh. Doesn't look so great. In that case, I'm going to need more Destiny to hopefully finish him off next turn. Okay, and that means I need to save some cheap creatures. Alright, that's fine. It means we can just take a swing at this. Okay. Sweet. All we have to do is survive, which should be easy on 16 life. Oh, damn it. Wait a minute. Choose a card. Damn it, you bastard. Shit. Really? Really, Twist of Fate? Oh, son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Well, I can kill it off, or buff up, move that up. Let's see, if I kill it off, I kind of want to draw a card. Damn. Okay, be that way, game. In that case, where do I want this? 4. Ugh. Well, let's kill that off. That gives us a bit of backup if we want it. 4, 5, 6, 7. And he could have a firebolt. You. Alright. Well, we need to block that and still be able to kill that. Let's... I guess we could throw these anywhere at this point. Yeah, pretty much. I want to protect myself a bit more from fireballs. Damn it. That was close. Very close indeed. It's still close. But goddamn, that was almost a victory. Problem is that he saw the... He's probably like, okay, he's attacking with a POW. He probably expects that he can win, so... Reasonable thing to do. We're probably gonna have to draw again next turn. Problem is we don't have the Destiny to make use of anything we draw. And he has attack anywhere now. Shit. Hall of Torment. He's saying I need to play a spell. Which of course I have none of. Damn it, I need a Sacrificial Altar. But I don't have the... Oh, shit. I don't have what I need to get a Sacrificial Altar. Or do I? Is it 1 or 2? I think it's 2 Destiny. Or is that just Blood Pull and Stampede? It's just Blood Pull and Stampede. So I'm gonna draw. Yes! Yes! Such victory. Such victory. Heart of the cards, thank you. Oh, the results are in. Let's see what we got in that pack. And we got Vindicator. Interesting. When it deals combat damage, creatures with 5 or more attack, or to a creature with 5 or more attack, destroy that creature. How many creatures really have 5 or more attack that people are actually going to use? I can't think of anything except for, hilariously enough, Wolf Captain, which is interesting because they start with 1 damage. Otherwise, there's not many that anyone would play that would have 5, so that's meh. More gated demons, because we don't have enough of those. A wither. Friggin' balls. Blech. Elrath's protection. Huh. Enchanted creature cannot be targeted and gain spell shield. Huh. That's interesting, but there's so much AoE and nuke in the game that I feel like it's a waste of resources. Famous last blows. Super interesting. Huh. Cool. Sacrifice. Destroy friendly inferno creature. Gain resources equal to its remaining health. Huh. Now, if I were playing a pure or heavy on the Destiny, like Garant or something, that might be super fancy. Damn. Not bad at all. You throw down something like Lilym, and then you just use that. Not bad. I mean, Lilym is pretty inexpensive. So there you go. Put the top cards of your opponent's library into the graveyard when you play a creature. Ugh. Well, I don't have any intention of ever playing a mill, so blarg. More of that. More of these. More of that stuff. A billion of these. Okay, well, I think I might have needed more of these. Otherwise, meh. I need to actually put that in my Syria deck, I think. Because, I mean, that's not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, well, that was surprisingly good, considering it's been a while since I played, and it's also 7:08 a.m., so even more surprising. I'll see you next time.